Hello, welcome to Beloved Blackness with Dr. B. Today is vlog 43, and I'm coming to you with the Beloved Blackness Antidote to the stress of COVID-19. So, as we're all enduring the impact of the pandemic, the stay-at-home order, the social distancing requirement, and those who are working on the front lines or in hospitals, the stress of tending to so many people who are ill, and for those of us who have experienced family members or friends who have either suffered from the virus or have suffered illnesses as a result of the virus that have led to deaths. My heart and condolences go out to each of you. And we're in need of some hugs. This is a hard time, and we know that being together and having a connection with one another is so important for us as African people. And we aren't able to physically hug the people who are dearest to us, only those people who are in our closest proximity, who we're staying at home with. And so I have an antidote that uses the acronym of HUGS. And so the H is for honesty, the U is for uplift, the G is for grieve, and the S is for soothe. And so what I'm going to do over the next 4 weeks is talk about this antidote to the stress of COVID-19, the pandemic, the Beloved Blackness Antidote, through the lens of HUGS. And so let's start today with honesty. And what I mean by honesty is one of the hallmarks of oppression is silence. And we have been taught and trained to keep quiet and silent about, 1, how we feel, 2, what we need, 3, how we're experiencing the world. And so what I want to encourage you all to do is to get quiet, to find a quiet space, even if it's just for 5 minutes, and connect to yourself and be honest. Be honest about, how is this pandemic impacting you? Be honest about, how are you feeling about the changes that have been quickly forced upon you because of the stay-at-home order and all of the other restrictions? How are you feeling about any concerns or worries about your own health, your family members' health, or your community's health and well-being, especially with the numbers and the deaths that we've seen that are prominent in the African-American community? And so I want you to think about ways to be honest. And there's a quote I want to share with you. Audre Lorde says, "The true focus of revolutionary change is never merely the oppressive situations that we seek to escape, but that piece of the oppressor which is planted deep within each of us." I'm going to say it again. The true focus of revolutionary change is never merely the oppressive situations that we seek to escape, but that piece of the oppressor which is planted deep within each of us. And so think over the next week, what piece of the oppressor that has been planted deep within you that has led to some sense of dishonesty? Whether it's you being cut off from your body, whether it's the physical manifestations of signals of stress in your body, whether it's tension in your neck or tightness in your forehead or your stomach, your abdomen is feeling as if you have to go to the restroom often, whatever those manifestations are, those signals are, physically or even cognitively, you may get into all or nothing way of thinking about things. I want you to spend this week being honest with yourself. Are you finding yourself more irritable than usual? Are you finding yourself needing more quiet time? Are you finding yourself longing for the routines that you used to have? And so as we think about this acronym of HUGS, we'll get into each of the categories. I want to invite you to join in tomorrow on the panel discussion with myself along with some other Black psychologists. If you just go to my website, belovedblackness.com, it has the Zoom information, the meeting, and the meeting number, as well as the password. And it's at 10 a.m. Pacific time, California time, or if you're on the East Coast, 1 p.m. If you're Central time, it's at noon. And so please join us as we're going to talk about the impact of COVID-19 on the Black community's mental health. All right, until next week, I'm Dr. B.